Hi, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and this reading is for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or any other major Scorpio placement for that matter. If you're not a Scorpio, but this video started automatically playing for you, trust that there's a message in here for you. All right, let's get started. And a reminder to all who are watching, not every video will resonate with everyone, and not all of the reading will resonate for everyone. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. That's with any tarot reading or psychic reading that you watch, right? Remember, don't try to make things fit. What does Scorpio need to know right now, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to see? What does Scorpio need to know right now? What do they need to see? Bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Cups. It's in the reverse. So this is likely you not walking away from something that you need to. Not walking away from something that you know is not for your highest good. We had a bunch of cards pop out. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna start with three cards that I actually just tried to film the Scorpio reading and I had to start over. But these three were in the reading I just attempted to do for Scorpio. So Spirit is confirming, yes, we do need to talk about this. We were on the right track before. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Cups reversed. So the Five of Cups is a feeling state of holding on to the grief of the past, the sadness of the past, the spilled cups, right? Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold, feeling loss of some sort. Both of these cards right here are about loss, the feeling of loss, whether it's emotional or financial, whether it's about love or community or job. It's about being stuck there. Something is not working out. With the Six of Cups in reverse coming out, this for me and my spirit team is about a need to do some inner child healing, a need to reflect on the past and look at childhood trauma, and beginning the journey of childhood trauma recovery. It's not an easy journey to begin, but it's going to help you get out of this Five of Cups energy. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah. So we have the Sun in reverse, which also came out the last attempt I just tried to film for the Scorpio reading, and it was also reversed. So there's a need for something to be illuminated, likely from the past. Whether that's the past situations that are making you feel this sadness, but for most of you it is going to be something in the past having to do with your childhood and healing the inner child. The Sun upright is very much a healed inner child. So with it coming in reverse, that's just more confirmation. Inner child healing. So perhaps that'll be the next question. Well, yeah, and then we have the Star card, which is healing. Yeah, inner child healing. That's what we need to talk about. That's what we need to talk about in order to come out of this conflict with the Five of Wands and finish the cycle with the World. I told you we had a lot of cards pop out with this one. In order to do that, Seven of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to take a look at the bigger picture. Reevaluate all of the lessons you've learned, taking them with you. The Hanged One in reverse. So definitely a need to shift perspective here. And that's going to bring you the Ten of Cups. Happiness. So shift perspective on what, Spirit? The thing they need to walk away from? What do they need to shift perspective about? What does Scorpio need? Inner child healing, I just heard. What does Scorpio need to shift their perspective about? You may feel like you don't want to go that deep because it's painful and you don't see the point in re-traumatizing yourself, which is totally valid. If that's not where you're at in your healing journey right now, then you absolutely should honor that. But some of you are ready to shift that perspective. The Devil in reverse. Some of you are ready to let go of the chains that bind you. The patterns of imprisonment, self-imprisonment. The loops of negative coping mechanisms and ineffective communication that you learned from childhood or from situations of the past, or all of the above. Some of you are ready to make that shift, to come out of the Eight of Swords, the self-imprisonment. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Self-imprisonment doesn't feel like it's self-imprisonment. That's why it's hidden. That's why it's its own card. It's like, and that's why it came behind the Devil. It's very much something that you unconsciously are addicted to, is staying in this loop of the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. We have 555 here. 555 is the angel number of change. You're going to make the change. It starts here. If it hasn't already started, you may have already started this journey, and if so, wonderful. Some of you may actually be close to completing the journey with the World card here. It came out in the upright, so some of you may be close. But I think that the warning, if you are close, the warning here is to not let this self-imprisonment, whatever that looks like for you as an individual, however you've been doing that, to not let it rear its ugly head again. I'm hearing. Devil card. To not let it rear its ugly head. You are in control. Fives are about feeling very much out of control, right? Feeling like you can't control your circumstances around you, feeling like you're in a battle with people around you or the thoughts in your head, feeling out of control when it comes to the emotional losses you've had. Any losses, really. But 555, change is coming. What else for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. What else for Scorpio? We are in the Scorpio new moon. I was just told to bring that up at the time of me filming this. So something may be significant for you take it if it resonates. Oh, there's the Ten of Swords. So very much the end of a cycle, a very, very, very painful cycle. The swords are, in my opinion, and many others, the most painful cycle of the tarot. It's total defeat. It's total defeat. The feeling, the perspective of total defeat. But Spirit wants you to change your perspective, right? Your higher self wants you to change your perspective to come out of that. We also had 3 cards come out. We have the Wounded Warrior, 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands and 10 of Swords go together quite well in terms of when we tend to experience things. You may be so tired and exhausted and at the end of your rope when it comes to feeling defeat, probably in more than one area of your life, if I'm being honest, for most of you. You may be at a place in life where career has not worked out with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, money, love with the 5 of Cups in reverse. I mean, only take it as it resonates, but it could be affecting you. This need to do the inner child healing, this need to revisit the past with the 6 of Cups in reverse might be, I just saw 1133 on the timer, so I'm saying that in case that's someone's angel number, or a number of significance. You're almost at the end of the cycle. This is a call to have endurance, to pull out the endurance that exists within you. It's going to take some endurance to revisit. We also had the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles pop out. The Knight of Swords is taking action on the epiphany they've had. And this epiphany might be about a need for reciprocity. Perhaps in your childhood, things were not balanced, things were not equal, there was not an equal give and take. Perhaps you were parentified at a very young age. I'm very sorry if that's the case. One second. The Queen of Swords is the next card on the deck. The Queen of Swords is about setting boundaries. That might be part of the new perspective. Setting boundaries when it comes to knowing what you deserve, and you know you deserve reciprocity. You are not meant to be wounded your whole life. Absolutely not. It may feel that way. It likely feels that way right now. Understandably so. But Scorpio, my love, you had the 10 of Cups come out. That's the ultimate happiness card. And the Sun. Yes, the Sun was in reverse, but that's because something needs to become illuminated, and it will. It is. You do deserve your ultimate happiness. You won't get it by staying stuck, by holding on to patterns that are no longer serving you. People, places, things that are no longer serving you, if it's not a pattern. But with this inner child healing, it likely is a pattern that is drawing in certain people, places, and things that are harming you. 555, there will be change though. You are going to see that. There will be illumination. There will be restored faith, hope, healing. Sorry, trying to cover this card is kind of difficult for me. But it's on the way. It's on the way. Next card on the bottom of the deck is Justice. So 2 Libra cards. You might have Libra in your chart. Remember, if you feel up to it, always do your best to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And you can put your birth chart information in for free online to get that information if you know your time of birth and the location. And if you don't, I just heard watch whatever you feel called to. And your spirit guides will guide you to the right videos for any readers, right? And sometimes they'll just pop up like on your feed. If your intuition is telling you to watch them and you don't know your other signs, you don't have a way to access the information to your other signs, watch what you feel guided to. And if it's not resonating, leave it. But there's so much helpful information out there that we cannot get from just watching our sun sign or our sun and moon signs. We are multifaceted creatures. And it's going to take a multifaceted approach to heal, to get the bigger picture with the 7 of Pentacles here, to get a bigger perspective of a long-term view. There may need to be a little bit more. So with Justice, back to the Justice card. Thank you, Spirit, keeping me on track. Yeah, it is absolutely about balance. With that, we had the 6 of Pentacles come out, which also has scales. There it is. Balance is needed. Balance is deserved. Balance will be restored, I heard. Page of Pentacles. Pages are in the developmental stages, and the Page of Pentacles is in the developmental stage of learning how to manifest what it is that they want to bring into this world, this earthly plane. The Chariot. Oh, I love the Chariot. This is about willpower. This is about taking the reins, mental reins, because you'll notice there are no physical reins here steering the chariot. It's the charioteer. It's them using their mind, their willpower. And it takes a lot of willpower to work through childhood trauma recovery, to work on healing the inner child. I once had someone tell me a suggestion for working with the inner child, and I'm going to share it now. It's to spend a day doing things, and this does not have to be things that cost money if it's not in your budget, but doing things that would make your inner child happy. What did you enjoy when you were a child? Can you get a coloring book or finger paint? And not make art to make art, but make art to make. Can you, and this could be different. It doesn't have to be art related. It's just whatever made your inner child happy, or what do you think your inner child wants right now? I'm feeling really called to like do an inner child reading. So I think after I film the water signs, I'm going to do an inner child reading. Okay. So whatever spark you have, Ace of Wands, whatever spark of inspiration you have, this is a call to take action on that. as soon as possible. Anything else, Spirit? Before we pull oracle cards. Ooh, we're going to do journaling prompts first. We'll pull just one, or however many Spirit wants to pull out. Journaling prompts. A lot of these in the deck that I'm going to use are about inner child stuff, so that might be perfect. And then I'd like to do an oracle and some charms. Charms are always fun. Woo! The Fool. New beginnings. Taking a leap of faith on this journey, this inner child healing journey, this trauma recovery journey. You're doing it. You're doing it, Scorpio. I'm so proud of you. It's not easy. If it was, the whole world would do it and it'd be a much better place. But it starts with us. It starts within, right? Okay, so let's pull some journaling prompts from, I did just see 2112 on the timer, and I'm being told to say that, so that might be a significant number for someone. Angel number 2112. The Codex of Questions by Emily Rose, Raven Relics Tarot on YouTube. I will have her deck and her channel linked below. Thank you, Spirit. What journaling prompts can we get for Scorpio? Shut up. I have chills. What does your inner child need right now? I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm gonna cry. What does your inner child need right now? I'm shaking. Whew. Okay, there's another one Spirit wants. Not all of these mention inner child or children, or in fact, the ones I've been pulling lately don't. So this is so magical. What would your 6-year-old self think of you and the life you're living today? Feel free to screenshot these if you're watching on your phone or your computer. I guess you can do that too. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. That is wild. Okay. Sorry, I just want to, I mixed them all up in different directions. I just want to put them all back sort of in the same upside right. Right? Not upside down, upside up. Right side up. That's it. Woo! Okay, that is beautiful. All right, let's get an oracle card before we do charms from the Desert Rites Oracle. Once again, I will have this linked in the description of the video to buy it directly from the artist on their Etsy account. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oracle for Scorpio. Thank you. Anything else? Got 2. Yeah, I was told to look at the bottom, so we have 3. Okay, so the first one, Transcendence. And I'm gonna read. I will read for these. I love this deck. It is so beautiful. And I say that every time, and I probably will always say that every time. I'm just so grateful for it. When you do a lot of shadow work and inner child healing and childhood trauma recovery, like myself, you find gratitude. You learn to find gratitude everywhere. That's something Spirit wanted me to just share with you. Okay, strength to overcome. Transcendence, strength to overcome, and then the third one, flow. I haven't seen any of these yet, and I have been working with this deck for a while, so this is fun. Okay. Flow. Well, we're going to read it in the order, actually. Transcendence. 91. Okay. The seeker embarks on a journey of transcendence, rising above the ordinary to encounter a sacred realm where the veils of duality are lifted. A profound sense of oneness pervades, and you stand at the threshold of your truest nature. You are liberated from the constraints of previously held limitations and behold life from a higher perspective. As the illusion fades, you are enveloped in a profound spiritual awareness of your inherent... Oh, where did it go? No idea. Maybe I'm being told to stop there. There we go. Okay. Of your inherent connection to the entirety of existence. No longer confined by the limitations of the three-dimensional human experience, you perceive the underlying unity that binds all things together. In this state, superficial appearances yield to the formless essence that animates every facet of existence. The lower vibrations of fear, doubt, and negativity dissipate in the presence of this awareness, effortlessly transmuted by the power of pure love. As you navigate through, guided by the omnipresent, loving force that permeates all things, you find that complexity gives way to simplicity. Your journey leading you toward a deeper understanding of your interconnectedness with all that is. I think maybe they did want to focus on that first part. You, the seeker, embarks on a journey of transcendence, rising above the ordinary to encounter a sacred realm where the veils of duality are lifted. You are liberated from the constraints of previously held limitations, the 555, and behold life from a higher perspective. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Strength to overcome. The seeker is reminded that it takes bravery to remain hopeful and courage to be kind in a world that seeks to harden you. The world is teeming with waves of emotions and entities that flood your senses positively and negatively. The art of alchemy allows you to absorb the sensory input, skillfully diffuse the negativity, and consciously choose which energies you will embrace and which you will release back into the universe. This is transmutation, the strength to overcome. When you stand firm in your inner knowing, you move far beyond mere goodness and become a pillar of divine light, a beacon in a dark landscape. Your ability to resist disparaging behaviors and offer grace and reciprocation for unkindness allows you to pierce the hearts of those who witness your journey. You are no victim of circumstance. You are a victor, choosing to lead your life with integrity and mindful purpose. Embrace the power of transmutation, knowing that the strength to overcome is rooted in compassion and is the key to healing not just yourself, but humanity. I think very much like self-compassion is going to be needed for you to embark on this journey. Okay, flow. Let me know how these are resonating for you in the comments. And then we're going to get to charms. Don't worry. For everyone who loves charms, we are going to pull some charms. The seeker embraces the guided cadence between destiny and fate, learning to listen deeply to the passion of their soul, attuned to the subtle whispers of destiny's call. With reverence and intuition as their guide, the seeker recognizes the sacred invitation extended by destiny, surrendering to the currents they know are leading them to their fate. In this dialogue, the seeker knows that not every opportunity will lead to immediate fruition or apparent blessings. That's something important to remember when you're doing inner child healing or any sort of trauma recovery. I'll read that again. The seeker knows that not every opportunity will lead to immediate fruition or apparent blessings. Still, some are veiled as necessary lessons meant for soul growth. This is a part of the journey. This is a part of the process. None can escape it, and none can hide from it. Embracing these experiences will illuminate your path towards your most authentic purpose, fate. With an open heart and mind, you know that with each day, you must recalibrate your navigation toward your desires. Remind yourself why you want them, and remind yourself why you deserve them. Allow this gentle current to carry you closer to that sacred destination. Beautiful. Okay, let's do some charms. So charms can act as signs and synchronicities that you've been seeing lately or that your spirit team will be showing you in the coming weeks. Or they can just bring through confirmations and or additional messages. Charms for Scorpio. Okay, we got 3. Oh. We have a lantern. So for me, this is very much hermit card energy, the need to look within, to do the inner work, which is what inner child healing is. And then we have a wishbone. Maybe that's something from your childhood, pulling a wishbone. And then the last charm is a sun. I love when I have the sun charm come out when the sun card has come out. This is ultimate happiness, celebration, illumination, honey. A sun awaits you. Your happiness awaits you. You do have the strength to overcome. You do. This is confirmation. Oh, Scorpio. I am sending you so much love right now. So much love. You are loved. This is not going to be an easy journey. What's so interesting is we're about to leave Scorpio season and move into Sagittarius season. And Sagittarius season is very much like embarking on an adventure. Very, very Ace of Wands. Going on an adventure. Knight of Wands. And it's like, I just read something about the word adventure the other day. Adventure is not like going out and having fun. Adventure is making the decision to embark upon a journey where you're going to be faced with all sorts of hardships. But you learn so many lessons. You grow. You become a better person for it. You take the leap of faith on that adventure. For us, it's in this reading going the adventure of going within to do that inner child healing work. And then you come out on the other side happy, fulfilled. You're doing it, Scorpio. You're going to embark upon the adventure. I am so proud of you. If you found this reading helpful, please do like the video so that I know that these readings are reaching people that like them and that are being helped by them. And please do subscribe to the channel so that I can better tap into your energy and do different types of readings. Right now it's very much shadow work, but I also do new moon readings, dark moon, new moon, and I do full moon readings and general collective messages, whatever needs to come out for the collective. So if you'd like to be a part of the soul family, please do subscribe. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.